Hey, Healthy Homestead friends, Mike here. Week number 10 coming at you for the my weekly blog for Pro Tandem usage from LifeVantage, the Nerf 2, Nerf 1 NAD. Also the going along with that with the Omegas, the probiotics, the prebiotics, sometimes the Axios for me. What am I missing? I think that's it. So yeah, they're all activation products, like I mentioned in the videos before. Still continuously learning. I encourage you to keep learning yourself. Every day, learn something new if you can, especially something that's important that you can help others with. You know, we've gotten to be too much of a society that we seem to bottle things up so much. And we forget that we are put on this giant earth to help one another. That's what God intended for us to do. So, and speaking of that, I also could use your prayers. A friend of mine, we're just going to just call them by their first name. A friend of mine, though, is by the name of Matt. Excuse me. His brother Jay has cancer, and he's currently in a cancer facility hospital in Indiana here, and they could really use your prayers. So just both of them. So if you could say a little prayer this evening before you go to bed, or even right now, that would be awesome. So wanted to put that out there, and just had my tooth removed yesterday, the one that had the infection and the bacterial issues going on. So along with all the issues I had starting from last year, and taking some nasty prescription drugs that I had used for the gout arthritis, and not to mention all the over-the-counter stuff that I had taken. You know, it really is one of those things that you wish you have known then what you know now. But you can only pick up yourself and pull yourself up by your bootlaces and keep moving, and just try not to make the same mistakes twice. Sometimes the words just don't come out the way they're supposed to. So, but feeling pretty good today. After having that tooth removed and them digging that infection out of the orifice in my gums there from where my tooth came from, I definitely can feel in my body, maybe I'm just weird, I don't know, but I can definitely feel in my body that something has changed today. And it makes me very emotional, because it was hard going through what I did for the past year. Well, a little over a year. I never want to do that again. But I know that it was God's plan for me. And I've said that quite a few times, but I'll say it again. God is always on time, even though when you're not. You know, you can sit here and try and second guess him all the time. And you can never quite predict what he's going to do. You can try to predict because it's something that you want, but only God can do what he does, you know, in your life. And I am just seeing that so much more every day. I mean, obviously, as a human being, I mean, I would like to see things go a certain way, but, and I've never really liked the process. I mean, obviously, what I went through in the past year, that's not a process that I would have chosen. But it did get my attention. And it's made me see things that I never thought that I would ever see or understand. And there's still a lot of things I don't understand. I couldn't imagine what somebody is going through that has cancer. You know, we could sit here as other human beings looking inward towards them, you know, from the outside. and we can try to be sympathetic and compassionate and have empathy towards them, but you really just can't completely understand what it's like when you just don't feel like you fit in society anymore because you have a hard time just getting up out of bed in the morning and functioning. And then on top of that, most of us still have to go to work every day, provide for our family, and it's difficult. And many of us go through that every day, and I don't believe that's the way it was intended to be. They say the devil basically prowls around this earth looking for his next meal, his next soul to take. And I don't know if you've noticed, and I'm sure you probably have, but we're in a tremendous spiritual warfare right now. I mean, the devil's not even hiding any longer. I mean, it's right there, right out there in front of you, right in your face. We've got so many things going on that I'm not going to get into specifics. But last thing we need is just feeling like total garbage every day. And for those, like I mentioned in my long video that I made for my presentation, that if you don't have any problems, that doesn't mean LifeVantage isn't right for you either. Am I still going to have problems? Of course I am. We all are. I mean, you can't get away from oxidative stress, no matter how hard you try. I mean, a friend of mine on my upline for LifeVantage named Jason, his wife, 11 years ago, started this product on January 1st, 2011. So it'll be almost 12 years here in the next couple months. But she had everything. I mean, just all sorts of digestive issues, stress and anxiety issues, celiac disease, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I don't want to be, too specific because I'm not positive on a lot of those conditions, but I know she had a whole gamut of things. And she took the products because she seen the science behind it. So did Jason. I mean, Jason was an herbalist, so he understands a great deal of a lot of different prescription drugs and supplements and what they're supposed to do and what they're meant to do and that kind of thing. So he understands that market. So when he was presented LifeVantage to him 11 years ago, and what I showed in my presentation, and I encourage you to watch it, and really watch it and pay attention because there's a lot of good information on that. But I just went to a LifeVantage conference here in Shipshewana this past weekend, and I hadn't really intended on going. But that, once again, though, I mean, that's the devil at work. He had me doubting that I really needed to go, that I already knew it all, And I know I don't, but I made the excuse that I had too many things going on, which I did have other things going on, but these meetings only last, just for 2 days, and it's only a couple times a year. But I'm so glad that I went because I learned so much more. Very important information, and it's progressed me. It basically, like in the Olympics when they pole vault, they hit that little ramp there hard with their pole, and it swings them up right over the top of the bar. It literally felt like I was catapulted over basically to the next level because there are some things that I just didn't understand, before going into it. I mean, I have been doing my studying and I've been teaching myself, but there was still so much more I need to learn. There's still so much more I need to learn now. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen after a year that I've been with this company, because it's just incredible. And I can tell the way it's making me feel. I mean, I have even had people tell me my dark circles under my eyes are lightening up considerably. I can tell on my skin that this product is working. Like I said, I just can't help but get emotional, because if any of you out there have had health issues, you understand what it's like. And this is not a cry to try and get your attention, to, get you to believe in what I'm doing and this product and all that, and get you to buy. It's not. It's really, for me, it is about relationship. It's about friendship, and most importantly for me, it's to help you help yourself. That's really what I want to do. With this co-op that I have and this LifeVantage products, it couldn't be a better fit than what it is. And I thank God every day for what I have, because I could have never done it without him. I've come so far, but I still have a long ways to go. So that's pretty much my blog for this week, week number 10. I really wish that you would try it. If it's a financial issue, just set that aside and just try it. Get on it. I know it's going to make you feel better. And for those that don't have health problems, like I said, you will one day if you don't. I mean, you're going to regardless. But I mean, if you have that chance, because we know that with the peer reviews that are stated in the other video, that in just 30 days, your oxidative stress will be lowered an average about 40%. It's been proven. So it's time to fix that leaky roof now while the sun is shining. Don't wait. I did. But it was God's plan for me to go through what I did. And thank God it wasn't anything worse that I couldn't come back from. So that's it for me this week. And here's to another healthier day and a healthier life. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.